Hi everyone, it's Don and I just arrived in Florida. When I left Canada, it was minus 5 degrees Celsius. When I arrived at 10 o'clock at night, it was 23 Celsius. That's a heck of a change in temperature. And of course, because I left in winter, I was all in my coat and everything, and I got here and it was like, oh. But something happened on my flight that I never had happen before. So I'm one of those people on a flight, if you see people who couldn't book together, they're situated far apart, and as long as I have the same type of seat that I booked, like if I booked a window seat, I like a window seat. I don't like being on the corner. I definitely don't like being a middle seat. And one of the people wants to exchange, and I'm going to go to another, I will exchange with them so they can sit together. I'm one of those people. And I appreciate when the airlines will do some moving around and everything to accommodate people to get together. But I have a little bit of an issue with yesterday's flight. As we're standing there in line, I see this family. They're a family of 6. One baby, one, I'd say about a 6-7-year-old, and then 4 adults. Looks like mother and father and 2 grandparents. And they're all traveling together. And lo and behold, they're flying business class. Right, the whole family flying business class. That's 5 business class seats, which on this flight is the individual pod seating. And there is 8 on the left, 8 on the right, and 16 in the middle. So there's only 32. So they're taking up 5 of them, 1/6 of the amount of seats in the business class section. And lo and behold, they're up at the counter with Air Canada. And apparently Air Canada, they wanted to be booked together, even because one was over here, 2 were over here, and 2 were over here. And so I'm getting ready to be going on my flight. I'm actually lining up to go in through zone 1, and I get a text message, boop, while I'm in line. While I am in line to get on the plane, I get a text message saying my seat has been moved. Now my seat has been moved from seat 7 to seat A. Not a big deal, except seat A has no windows. Seat 7 has windows. Seat 8 has no windows. So I'm looking at a solid wall on my side. So if I wanted to have windows, that's why I'm booking a window seat, I'm out of luck. They changed my seat without my knowledge and without my requesting it. And so I'm getting on the plane and I thought to myself, well, maybe I'm the only one. So it turned out that they would put the mother here with the baby, the child, and then the father. And then on this side, side by side, they had the 2 grandparents in 2 pods. Now, in order to accommodate that, they were moving people from all the side of this cabin, including people who had booked them 2 middle seats so they could sit together in the middle. 2 couples. And they ended up sitting opposite from each other, so they could accommodate this family. And the other couples were not that impressed. Well, especially one was okay with it, the other not so much. They wanted to sit back and forth. In the middle seats, you can pull down the divider between the 2 of you and you could talk back and forth. That's what they wanted. Now, they didn't have that. So they were in an aisle seat and one apart from each other. So yeah, I'm all for trying to accommodate as much as possible. However, if you're moving tickets that were booked together, and they booked 2 seats together in a particular zone, especially in business class, those tickets are normally not cheap. They can range up to $2,000, $3,000 one way. So yeah, if you're flying that way and you book 2 seats together and you're a couple, you should not be expected to be bumped because somebody booked separate cabins. They waited too long to book. And I say, yes, they waited too long because I only booked these tickets myself about a month and a half ago. If that. Not even, I would say not even that. Less than a month ago. And there was only one other seat taken at that time. I had my choice of the entire cabin. So, yeah, this couple booked something within a month of the flight, 5 business class seats, and then tried to get other people to move at the last minute. They might have even done, Air Canada has like Royal Caribbean and Norwegian has, they have a bid on an upgrade. And you can bid on an upgrade of your ticket. And so they might have done that because there was an awful lot of empty seats when I was looking at it. And if they did that, you've gotten people with discounted seats that you're now inconveniencing the other people who had booked. I don't think I agree with that. You know, it's one thing for me. I'm a single solo traveler. I'm not going to complain that I could have really complained to say, hey, I don't have a window. Why don't I have a window? You know, if the father and them are all together, why not put them in seat 8? Seat 7, seat 6, and me in seat 5, and then I would have still had my window. See, if I was that person to complain about that kind of stuff. To be honest, the worst part was that there was a baby in business class, and she did not have a good flight. The parents really did try. They really did try and keep her quiet and everything, but she was fussy. The good thing about business class is it's a sleeper cab. You can put the seat right back like this and lie down, and then you have noise canceling headset. So I would put a movie on, put the noise canceling headset on, lie down, and just drift off because of the noise canceling. I could still hear a little bit, but not as if I was sitting there without the cabin. But I thought that was a little strange. I thought that was strange to move other couples out of their book seats that they booked together to accommodate another couple, like family. Maybe the grandparents didn't have to sit directly beside the other family. They didn't take the baby at all night. Maybe they could have been left wherever they had been booked.